Kirsty, I had a little notification on my phone. They're looking at the weather app. It says it's going to start snowing in London. Is that what we're expecting soon?
We could get some sleety, snowy weather moving through. The problem is it's a really awkward mix of this band of rain, sleet, snow moving across southern parts of Britain today. And for some of us waking up and going, yay, we've got snow. Other people going, oh, we've got snow. And then other people going, oh my gosh, where is the snow? Because just a tiny bit of elevation, just a bit of height makes a huge difference to whether or not you'll see the snow. But potentially, that's the problem. Snow is so tricky to forecast. And so is the wind. But should we talk about the wind first then?
Yeah.
So, yes, last night was really quite a wild night. It was yesterday evening we saw some of the strongest winds moving through. And you can see it was this purple area here where we had the strongest wind gusts. Actually, 99-mile-per-hour wind gusts recorded in the Isles of Scilly. So, very windy weather indeed. And that moving its way through the channel continue. If we animate the graphics, will continue to move through. These were the strongest gusts then. We've got a league table coming up showing you where we've had them widely. We saw 90 to 99-mile-per-hour gusts across southern parts of England, the Isles of Scilly, Channel Islands, and northern France too, seeing the very strong winds as well from Storm Goretti. It was actually named by Meteo France. They were expecting to see some of the worst impacts. As we look across the wider picture then, it's a low pressure system that's moved through. Behind it, we're bringing in some colder air. And then behind that again, we're actually going to see another low pressure moving in on Sunday. So the weather is still pretty tricky to keep an eye on, and there's multiple warnings in force. So the weather warnings out, the red from last night is gone. We've still got amber in force, though. This is the amber zone here across parts of Wales and the Midlands. You can see the amber will expire soon, around 9 o'clock, but we'll still have multiple yellow, snow, ice warnings in force, and that's still to bear in mind as we head through the rest of the day. So could be another 20 centimetres of snow across parts of Wales, Midlands and Northern England. It could be a few flurries elsewhere. We have got quite a widespread area affected today. But tonight, temperatures are dropping. Could be as low as minus 15 across the lying snow in Scotland, because although northern parts of Britain is quite quiet at the moment, they've got freezing fog and ice and still a few wintry showers. So although they've not got the strong winds, it's still pretty wintry up there as well. So very cold night tonight. So slippy weekend with the ice.
And sort of perils over the next few days of kind of warming and then cold, freezing temperatures again. That can cause all sorts of problems.
And I think we all forget how to cope with cold weather, how to drive, how to keep your house warm. It's a bit of a gear change when it happens.
Definitely is. And Kirsty, I'm glad you gave me that heads up about the name of the gritters in Scotland, because I've just had a little look here about the names of the gritters. So in Scotland, you get to name your gritters, right?
And I think other parts of the UK do as well, but you can also track them in Scotland.
I'm tracking them right now.
To track
I'm looking
the gritters.
at Bear Chills, Salty Claws, Blizzard Wizard, Gritton Bear, it's all over Scotland, so laying the salt. Brilliant that they have these fantastic names. They're going to need them if it's minus 15 up there, right?
Absolutely.
They're going to be very busy. Kirsty, thanks very much indeed.